Question 3, Mike Rumbles.
To ask the Scottish Government what the Lord Advocate's position is on its competency to authorise another referendum on Scottish independence without another Section 30 order.
Minister Graham Day.
Presiding Officer, by long-standing convention, the content of any legal advice received by the Government is, of course, confidential.
Mike Rumbles.
Well, what a poor response that was, Presiding Officer. In the spirit of openness, and transparency, which this Parliament prides itself on, does the Minister not agree with me that just as Scottish ministers demanded the UK Government publish its legal advice on Brexit, and it was published, the Lord Advocate's advice on an independence referendum should indeed be published by Scottish ministers, and I see the Lord Advocate is present. It would have been helpful if perhaps the Lord Advocate had given us the benefit of his advice.
Minister.
Presiding Officer, in the spirit of your oft-repeated plea that ministers and members should avoid extending these exchanges unnecessarily, I would refer the member to my previous answer, but in so doing, point out that the convention I refer to is so long-standing, it goes, I believe, all the way back to when the Lib Dems were part of the then coalition executive. Quite some time ago, of course, which is why perhaps the existence of the convention has slipped Mr Rumble's memory.
Adam Tompkins.
Thank you, Deputy Presiding Officer. Is it the Scottish Government's view that this Parliament could lawfully pass legislation authorising an independence referendum without a Section 30 order or not? Yes or no?
Minister.
Presiding Officer, I have to refer the member to my earlier answer.
Question 4, Ross Greer.